Hey guys, Chris Clock Shop here. So I've got this Cuckoo Clock movement here that I've repaired. It's nice and shiny and clean, and it's ready to go back in the case. However, I need to repair the music box. So this is the music box. However, it won't go. It won't turn. So I've noticed this plastic gear here that you see is cracked. So that needs to be replaced. And I need to inspect and find out if there's anything else wrong with it that's preventing it from working. I do have this other music box here that I salvaged from an old clock that I'll use for parts to replace the plastic broken gear on the other one, and if necessary, any other parts that might be needing to be replaced on this one. All right. So right now I'm removing the governor assembly. This is the governor assembly. Consists of a flywheel, this plastic gear here, and then this gear, which interfaces with the music roll. So this governor is the problem. So I have to find out exactly what's happening here. If it's simply a matter of replacing this plastic gear, no big deal. We'll do that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend this piece with my pliers far enough so I can remove that gear. Alright, you see that? So now I can remove this gear here. And I'm going to inspect the fly as well as this wheel here. So this one turns freely, no problem. And I'll inspect the gear teeth to make sure there are none that are broken or damaged. The other thing you want to inspect here is the pivot hole on both sides. Since I've got it open, I want to see if I notice any how much wear there is, and if there's too much for it to rotate. All right. So both gears, the fly and this gear, seem to be operating just fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the plastic gear out of my salvaged music box here from the other clock, and I'm going to put it into this governor and put it into my new, into my original music box, and make sure that she's working just fine. All right, so this is the shaft of my original governor that had the plastic gear. There's a crack in that gear. So I'm actually going to use the original shaft. I'm going to take the plastic gear off the salvaged piece here. So I just pressed that gear off of there. It was on a little bit tighter than the other one. I couldn't pull it off by hand. So I pressed it off with my press. And now I'm going to press it onto my new, the shaft of the other one. the original one. I'll put it in my block like so, and then I'll put it in my drill press and just push it down. And I need to make sure it's in the correct position. And it looks pretty good. So now I'm going to put the gear into position. And I got my new gear in there, and hopefully I can get this to turn without hitting the... And there she goes. Runs beautifully. So what happened was this plastic gear, the original one, had a crack in it and it was broken. So it wouldn't turn this fly here. So no matter what I did here, it wasn't operating. Now what I can do is I can put this, well, I'm going to oil it while I've got it out of the music box, because it's assembly, it'll be easier to do so. I'm going to grab my oiler. Drop oil there, the top of the fly, bottom of the fly, at each pivot of the gears. And she runs beautifully. Now let's put her in the music box. So this governor here is adjustable. It's got slots on the base so you can move it. So you want to position it so that this gear here on the governor interfaces the music roll correctly. So it's not too close, jamming on the teeth, but also not too far away where it doesn't engage. So I'm going to go ahead and position that and tighten down these screws. Test this by, yay! She's playing music for the first time in a long time. Thanks for watching.